Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you.
What a surprise. First,
What did he want?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then.
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox. I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. It's locked. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. I cannot enter. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. It's locked. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not afterblood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked, all right. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the... Multiple abrasion. A puncture over... Signs of internal bleeding. Tippett has... It's locked, all right. These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Tippett, it's locked.
Did you hear me? Die, Vampyr!
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced.
And I'm Dr.
Well,
How is the...
not...
What?
Milk?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, sir.
Unless you're...
I'm
You...
How is...
Oh,
Come-
it's...
Who?
No,
You don't-
if... No.
Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye, nurse. I cannot enter.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
You're... What? What?
That... Why? Up.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Good evening, Doctor.
I am...
What? Of course. What? I'll give you some... Of course. Goodbye, doctors. Good evening, sir.
Reed, let us...
Sit-
Let's
Can
wait
I
more...
tell... If...
I'm...
And... Thank you for your time. We'll talk...
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
No,
Really?
I yeah.
Could you... Have...
So,
Up.
Circumstances, I'm willing to...
don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam.
It's my...
I-
I'm...
What
I-
is... What?
Not my... I... Yeah.
Tell me...
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start.
What do you mean?
She managed...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, blundering idiot.
So many deaths.
Good evening, sir.
What?
Another... I was... Goodbye for now, Mr.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Good evening, Doctor.
And good...
Goodbye. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr.
Goodbye, Doc.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Do you need something, John?
I have...
Then he was...
Just... When... We'll see each other again soon, Edgar. Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich.
Have you heard...
I don't... Never
it's...
Never
it's...
delusion. It's... I'm...
I'll leave you. It's locked. It's locked. Good evening.
Good evening.
How... Goodbye, Nas.